Every time I hear the name Daybreak, I think of that one scene in Lord of the Rings movie where Gandalf shows up, like that one battle, and he's like, yo, I heard you had an orc problem. Up at the top of the map, we have our Yellow Terran from the team MVP. Is he going to be the MVP of this match? He is.
MVP SC.
I don't know if the exact movie quote was actually, yo, I heard you had an orc problem, but I think it was pretty close. I think. Down the bottom of the map, we have our Blue Zerg player from the team, the SCV Life.
GSL Revival.
This guy needs to win or he is in Code B.
Again.
Pressure is on. Again, yeah.
I mean, he did qualify out of Code B not that long ago, a few seasons ago. He's been sticking in it.
Yep. That is a pretty early pool, actually. That's,
Let me check. Sorry about that. Checking some stats in the background, see if there's anything significant.
Yeah, that was wow,
that's a 10
like a 6
pool.
Or was it a 10 pool? I think it was like a 6 or 7 pool. I didn't see when he put it down, so.
I think it was a 10 pool because he just did an extractor trick to get 11 drones. So,
yeah.
Wow.
Well,
very, very fast pool from Revival.
Yep. What is he going to use it for? 4 Zerglings on the way. You know, remember we talked about him being worried early on about double 11 racks. Actually, 8 Zerglings on the way, I believe it is. 8 or 6. And Command Center, is that Command Center first for SC? I believe it is.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
That is really exactly the worst thing that SC could have done against this build.
Gonna have to see some SCV micro.
You know, it's a long rush distance on this map, so a lot of players think it's safe because it takes a long time, but you know what? It's still a 2-player map, so they don't even have to scout you. There's no chance they're going to go to the wrong base or anything like that. An SCV's coming out to scout. Is going to... No! He goes the wrong way! He doesn't see the Zerglings. He can't even prepare anyway. His barracks isn't even completed.
Oh boy, that barracks may not ever get completed. Those Zerglings are going to take the SCV apart. He's building it so quickly. He's trying to get at it. If he can stop the barracks from completing, that'll be huge. He doesn't stop one of them, but he can just kind of camp it a little bit. What is Revival going to do? He's just going to put a lot of pressure on, prevent the SCVs from mining for quite a while.
Yeah, he's not even going to... he's just droning up and getting an expansion after this. He's not using it as an all-in.
Yeah.
I bet he's wishing he did right now that he saw his Command Center first.
Oh, that Marine died so quickly.
Wow.
Nice splitting with the SCVs, taking out some more Zerglings, but so many SCVs dying as well.
Oh my god, he got 10 SCVs in that.
Yeah, very, very nice little early game poke from Revival. And you know, he did it in a sort of economic style. He has 20 drones right now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really a very good way of doing it.
Hope he doesn't lose this Overlord, though. That would be an awkward follow-up to this.
Zergling, go back, defend your Overlord.
He might. I don't know if that Overlord's going to get away.
It's going to be close. This is actually a big deal. If he gets supply block right now, it'll be really bad.
That'd be kind
of unfortunate. Down to 38, 33, 20, 15, and that's going to die.
Oh! Whoa, no, the Marine from the high ground.
Yeah. Marine on the high ground finishes it off.
He tried so hard, he got so far. In the end, it didn't really matter. Mole trap.
God. He did build a bunch of drones right before the Overlord died, so he hasn't been able to really. He hasn't really stopped production.
He'll be okay. It's just kind of 100 minerals you'd normally like to spend on something else at this point in the game, but
I think he thought it was going to escape though, because he didn't build a replacement until it died.
It almost did. I mean, if it would have been for that Marine on the high ground, that Overlord would be floating happily through space right now. Well, maybe not happily, he just like took about 100 bullets, but he'd be floating and alive at least. Not TSL alive.
No.
That's a different player. This is Revival.
Yeah, what Revival did is he built those initial 8 or 10 lings or something along those lines, and then he started droning immediately. He didn't even wait to see what happened with those Zerglings. He started droning, so he really took a good economic lead, and now he's sitting at 32 drones to 17 SCVs. Even though SC got his command center up very quickly, he's just behind in his economy.
Yeah.
He's going to want to put some counter pressure on very soon, otherwise Revival's just going to run away with it.
Well, it is nice that he was able to have 2 command centers up and running. That's going to help him catch up, faster than most Terrans would be able to as well. He's going to be okay. Looks like Looks like Revival may actually just be planning on going for some high economy Baneling action to try to finish this game up. He's making that Baneling nest right now, making a lot of Zerglings. Zergling's speed is about 2/3 done. Yeah, I think Revival wants to end this game fast.
Well, especially with an aggressive player like SC.
24.
Whoa, that is a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Baneling nest and speed are going to finish about the same time too, so you're right, he might just go for a big attack here. SC also is someone who I might think would just follow up taking that kind of damage with a counter all-in, and so he might just be worried about that as well, getting a lot of defense out in case SC planted down like a couple extra barracks and just decided to make a ton of Marines.
Yeah, 36 Zerglings out on the field right now for Revival. They've kicked in the nos. And they're going to go turn the Banelings and see what happens. Small group of
coming
Marines
on the top.
moving out.
Ooh, I don't know if Revival... Okay, he definitely sees those now. He's bringing his Zerglings back.
Yeah, good minimap awareness by Revival there, too. That's a tough thing to spot on the minimap, you know? Oh, he's going to see it now.
Now he definitely spots it.
Now he knows about it.
And SC, very wisely, is not going to continue on that path now that he knows that Revival has spotted it. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh boy, that's a lot of Zerglings. I've got a feeling that SC might be in a bit of trouble here. That bunker is not going to get up in time at all.
Yeah, he's got a force here to deal with those Marines, and he's got some Banelings. He's going to bust this down. More Zerglings coming in to follow up those Banelings. And he's just going to take out that bunker. Marines on the ramp are going to die as well.
No stim, they can only split so much, and those Speedlings are going to chase them down, no problem.
And
this game is over.
GG.
MVP SC taken out by GSL Revival.
Nice.
Go, Banelings, go.
Luckily, our observer stayed in the game long enough to
it's just fun.
Watch those Banelings blow up on the SCVs.
Revival's still playing, and he's still like, yes, more death. No, it's okay. He's just cherishing victory. He needed that, though. He would have been out, but now he is... breathe new life. He has revived his chances, if you will, in this match.
Chances have had a CSL Revival.
Yeah, we're about to see a TSL Revival possibly. We'll find out. I mean, these guys, the next map is Metalopolis, which is a great map to finish things up on. But that game, I mean, Revival really made the right decision there. I mean, SC went command center first. Revival was like, I'm going to do a really early pool, going to put some pressure on you. Ended up doing a lot of damage with that. And then just some... you know, easy peasy high economy Baneling bust after that. And no problem.
Very lucky by Revival in a way as well, because I mean, imagine if SC had gone for a 2 supply depot, 1 barracks block on his ramp. That rush does no damage, and Revival is way behind economically at that point.
Yeah,
so he got a little bit lucky that he didn't wall off his ramp, and he'd gone for the command center first. It was just kind of a build order advantage there.
It's one of those things where the metagame comes into play there. You know, so many Terrans have been going command center first in TVZ. So, and Revival, you know, is also worried about the double 11 racks, which of course would be proxied on a map like that if SC had decided to do something like that. So, you know, he's like, I'm going to get an early pool. I'm going to just make, you know, plenty of drones to him. Only going to make 8 Zerglings. Going to go in and see what kind of damage I can do. If I can't do damage, I've still got some drones. I'm not that far behind. And if I can do damage, I'll probably win the game, which is exactly what happened there. So, really smart decision either way by TSL Revival to go for that, I think.
Yeah. And, of course, awesome move by him to go ahead and, instead of just trying to go all in off the 10 pool, he actually turned it into an econ game by going for those drones after the initial lings and winning in a safer game, in a safer fashion.
Yep.
So, anyway, we're going to get started with game number 3 here in just a moment. SC versus Revival. Who is going to take this game and win this series? And who is going to be eliminated from Code A completely? Are we going to see Code S semi-finalist SC get taken out of Code A? We're going to find out in just a second here at the GSL Code A.